Welcome back to the channel, Pokemaniacs. We've got photos of some Jazzwares 2-packs that are coming up. We've got Pikachu with Froakie, we've got Pikachu with Tepig, and we've got Rowlet with Tatsugiri. So many more Pikachus to add to our Pikachu army collection that we have, but it is nice to see some various starters coming out that aren't from Kanto. Plus Tatsugiri is always kind of fun to see. Seems like that kind of has like a niche cult following. And shout out to Nerdy Boy over on Discord for always having the latest on these product photos. And shout out to viewers Coheed and Mark Mario Master, because we've got some Totodile plushes. We've got the new Sleeping Totodile plushie available for purchase. It's actually online over at Target, so I'll link that down below. Along with the Pikachu plushie. People are spotting these in person at their various Targets, so if you want to try your luck, or like I said, I'll have those links if you want to just ship it to you. They're in stock right now, so I don't know, might be a little bit more convenient. Additionally, keep an eye out for the 8-inch Smoliv and Tinkatink plushies. Those are coming out also. So really unique waves. I know, like I said, a couple of you guys been really hurting for some Totodile merch. We got it. Also, March 22nd, we got Totodile Community Day Classic. So I don't know, pretty cool. Lots of Totodile going on right now. Then if you wanted the Eevee, the Flower Crown Eevee plush, that's also available online over at GameStop. So you can pre-order that over there. I'm going to keep the plushie train going. We've got the Eevee and the Chansey Squishmallows up for sale also online. So really like just a ton of plushies this week. So we're eating good right now if you're looking for those. On the vinyl side of things, we do have some leaked photos of the upcoming pearlescent Funko Pops of Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. I'm guessing that the Flareon will get this treatment. Based on the photo, it looks like it has some different stickers on there, maybe like a Funko exclusive, but so far the pearlescent finish has been Pokemon Center exclusive, so I'm assuming just the stickers are maybe a little bit weird. But then we also have the actual product shot of the Vaporeon, which usually once we were able to find these photos, that usually means that the drop is pretty imminent, so I think it might drop this week, but it could be next week or sometime in the future, so keep an eye out. I'll try to announce it whenever I see it pop up. Otherwise, this past week was actually another big week for Pokemon Center on those plushie restocks. More plushies. So loads of classic designs on here. We also got some Pokemon dolls restocks. I personally snagged the Pokemon dolls Mew, but lots of classic ones in here. And some sleeping ones if you haven't gotten enough sleeping Pokemon. We also got a whole wave of puzzles, which is really cool. I don't know, the puzzles are just kind of like a unique thing, and also my wife's really into puzzles, so like, I don't know, they have a soft spot for me. We've got our new wave of socks also on Pokemon Center. These are actually pretty cool designs, but I'm always surprised that we get so many socks. Like, I'm assuming that they have the data to prove that socks are very popular on Pokemon Center, but I don't know, they look really good. Let me know down in the comments. Are you into these Pokemon socks? And we also got the latest figure from First 4 Figures. We got ourselves the Gyarados. This figure is called the Beaming Ferocity figure. The figure does run $300, so at least you're getting that free shipping. And this figure is going to release in August of 2025. The figure is made of resin and comes in at roughly 10.5 inches tall and wide. It also comes with a USB cord to charge a rechargeable battery inside of the figure, so this way you can turn it on and see that hyper beam charging up. These figures also are numbered, which is cool. I always love a numbered figure, so these are limited to 1,000 pieces. So your piece, if you buy one, will be numbered. So I don't know, if you can afford it, really great addition. I think these are pretty cool. I'm interested to see what they do as their next one. Then we also have some new Eevee merch that'll be upcoming for the Pokemon Center. So not released yet. We have some Eevee like kitchen items. This may not be exhaustive in these photos. There may be some other additional things that come out, but fairly certain that the Squishmallow and the plushie that are in these photos, they just put hats on them. I don't think there's actually like Chef Eevee plushies coming out, but you never know. And then Funism over in China does have a whole new wave of figures coming out. These always look great to me. But we've got Celebi, Jirachi, and both forms of Morpeko. These figures look great. I don't really have like a great way to import these, but Big Bad's Toy Store, I don't have any affiliation with them, but sometimes they do post some inventory for these figures. Just sometimes it's a little delayed. So if you are looking to pick up any of these, Big Bad Toy Store, it's probably your best option. If you're looking for something free though, hop onto your Nintendo Switch, boot up Scarlet and or Violet. You're going to want to use the code EUC25 Sunny Day. It's going to get you a free Jumpluff for the game. Code's good until February 28th though, so hop on there. You'll have yourself a competitive Jumpluff if you want to just mess around with it, or just fill in that Pokédex entry. But go do it. You could have already done it right now. It takes like 3 minutes to like do the whole thing. Go put it in, don't procrastinate. Then this past week, there was an article that popped up that Pokemon Go is getting sold to Scopely, which is super interesting. Scopely, for me, I've played the Marvel Strike Force, but they're known for making a lot of like different games. I think like Monopoly Go and a bunch of other games, but they're mainly known for a lot of microtransactions, which Pokemon Go is kind of getting into lately. Niantic's really been pushing a lot of those ticketed events and whatnot. So very interesting to see that this is potentially happening. Haven't seen any updates, at least as time of filming, but also interesting that Scopely is owned by the Public Investments Fund of Saudi Arabia, who, according to Wikipedia, their whole purpose is to invest funds for the government of Saudi Arabia. So not exactly sure what all that means. I'm sure there's some conspiracies we can all kind of tie together, but I think mainly a lot of people are also concerned just what does that mean for the game, the gameplay. Since Scopely is known for microtransactions, are we going to be getting even more microtransactions? Pokemon behind paywalls, like what does this mean? I could also see them in putting more effort into building like an ads platform within Pokemon Go. We've already gotten like tastes of it with like the little like care packages that will come through, advertising like McDonald's or whatever. So I don't know, it potentially could get worse, could potentially get better. Because I think Niantic has dropped the ball quite a bit in the last, what has it been, almost 10 years now? But hey, on the bright side, we've got a few codes, so I'll have them up here on the screen. If you want to put those into Pokemon Go, you'll be able to get yourself some time to research for Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. All three of them are going to have the same research, basically just catching a ton of Unova-based Pokemon, since we've got the Unova tour coming up. I'm not exactly sure when those codes expire, but I'm assuming it's within the next like 7 days. So good luck catching. There's a lot that you got to do there. Over in the cards, this past week, we did get the Pokemon Day 2-pack featuring this promo Eevee alongside 2 Prismatic Evolution packs. Were you able to find one? Did you even go out hunting? I don't know. At a certain point, it just feels kind of pointless because the scalpers are just picking everything up. If you're looking for the promo, it seems like that 2-pack is the only way to get it in the US, at least as of right now. I don't think I have a lot of UK viewers, but if you are in the UK, there's a pretty decent list of retailers that if you go spend £30, you'll be able to get one of these promo cards. Me personally, I think I'm just going to try to buy the promo card secondhand off of like TCG Player or something. With how many of these packs people are buying, they're probably going to be selling these things for kind of cheap. That's my bet right now. But we'll see how it goes. Otherwise, if you are looking for some more promos, because we've got quite a few going on right now, we've got this promo Sylveon that is available at various Pokemon leagues, which basically is like local game stores that participate in the Pokemon League events. That Sylveon will be available on February 27th. And also, you can get a couple other promos there right now at those Pokemon League stores, like the Illustration Contest 2025 winners. You'll be able to get the 3-pack of those. And also at some of these events, you'll be able to get some promo decks of Pikachu EX and Charizard EX, which, I don't know, kind of cool. Alternatively, for those Illustration Contest promos, you can just hop onto Pokemon Center for your region, use the appropriate code. They're basically all the same code, just different region at the end of it. And anything that you buy on the store qualifies you to get the promos. It doesn't have to be TCG products specifically, which is kind of nice since those are a little bit hard to come by right now. Because alternatively, if you did want to go to GameStop or Best Buy, those promos are there if you spend $15. Just, again, the packs, they're a little bit hard to find, but and at least in my stores, there's tons of the Battle League decks, which you may or may not be interested in. But speaking of the product availability, GameStop actually made an announcement around this that they are actually going to discontinue doing pre-orders in-store and online for Pokemon TCG products. They're stating that this is to try to boost foot traffic into the stores, where they're trying to encourage more community interaction. They're trying to like grow these communities physically, which personally, not a huge fan of motion like this, because as a person who works a full-time job, I can't always be camping out overnight at a GameStop to get these drops, because that's if the store got even, any sort of inventory. And I also feel terrible for some of the employees at these GameStops, because there's like one person running the whole store and you've got a horde of people that you need to go help, do customer service, tell people the bad news that maybe stuff is sold out. Like, I don't know, I feel bad for these guys, like, and they don't make that much money doing this job. And that's if the employees aren't, taking some for themselves. Personally, I'd rather fight the bots online, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about news like this down in the comments. At the moment, again, this is only for Pokemon TCG products. The toys, I don't think are affected by this, and no other TCGs are also affected by this announcement. I do hope that they reverse this. Personally, I hope they reverse that. As long as Pokemon can also go and fix some of the distribution and the production of these cards, hopefully within the next year we can get ourselves in a bit of a better spot. Because we have yet another banger set coming out. The artwork for the upcoming Destined Rivals set, which should be mainly focused on Team Rocket, was revealed at the Latin American Gamescom event. The text is in Portuguese, but the design elements all should translate out back to all the different languages this will get printed in. So really fun to see like all this Team Rocket stuff, and it's not just like the Kanto Team Rocket, but also Johto seems to be taking a seat here on the front row with the Kanto versions. But also love to see Cynthia and Garchomp making a strong appearance there, as well as Ethan and Ho-Oh. So between working through this hype of Prismatic Evolutions, we've got Journey Together, we've got this Destined Rivals set coming up. This year is crazy with Pokemon cards, so really hoping we can get the distribution kind of squared away and everything is good. But you don't need to worry about the distribution of the next video. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on your way out, maybe share the video with a friend or family member. If you got this far in the video, let me know your favorite news story or just leave an emoji for engagement. Thank you guys very much. Take care of each other out there, and I'll see you very soon on the next one.